Alright guys, so the Lego movie.
Hey, I heard you just saw my movie, so, what'd you think of it? What'd you think of it?
Yes, I did just see your movie actually.
Yeah, so you're gonna give it a good grade, huh? You're gonna give it an A+? Gonna give it an A+?
I don't know, I may not have liked it.
What? You've gotta be kidding me!
Look, if you keep bugging me throughout this whole review, I'm gonna take you a hairpiece and I'm gonna throw it somewhere where you can't find it.
You got it, big guy. I'm just gonna be over here partying with Batman and Catwoman.
The Lego movie. The first time I heard of this, I thought, wow, that's just a new shameless way to get children to buy your products. Man, was I wrong. The Lego movie is about this prophecy that's foretold where this one special, extremely interesting man can save the world from the villainous Will Ferrell, who is also known as Lord Business. He has some ancient relic called the Crackle that can kill every Lego in Lego universe, and the one guy that is prophesied to be able to stop this from happening is Emmett, voiced by Chris Pratt. Now all these people are trying to convince him that he's this one special person that can save the entire Lego universe, but he is used to following instructions, following orders, doing everything by the book, and he doesn't realize the true nature of his world. The Lego movie is the first great movie of 2014. This movie really surprised me on virtually every level. It's extremely clever, and the thing about it that I was so impressed with was just how much humor it was actually able to create out of basic Lego things. Like if you went out and bought a Lego set and it came with instructions, those are the instructions that the Legos use to go about their daily lives. And there are countless other awesome things that are extremely inventive that really just blew my mind. This is one of the greatest animations I've seen in a while. It's supposed to look entirely like stop motion animation, and some of it definitely is, but they also use CGI to blend it, but they didn't make it look like realistic backgrounds. Everything in this movie looks like a Lego piece. And that is so cool because I grew up playing with Legos. You know, my dad and I used to build little towns and cities and all different types of things, and we had these little imaginary adventures with Legos when we were kids. When I was a kid, my dad wasn't a kid, he was an adult. That'd be weird if my dad was a kid. Alright, anyway. So there's definitely that aspect of it that really connects with me, but it's not just that. It's not just the coolness of seeing Lego ships and seeing little Lego people fight and have laser wars with realistic little Lego laser things that look like lightsabers. This movie really pokes fun at genre cliches and the conventions of your normal Hollywood movie. Tons of jokes that your average kid is not going to understand until he's into his teens, and a lot of in-jokes for people who watch a lot of movies and who understand the cliches of your average movie, because this movie pokes fun at all of that. And it does it in such a clever way that it continued to surprise me throughout almost every minute of this movie. Now this is a really fast-paced comedy. A lot of jokes fly by really fast, and if you're not paying attention, you're going to miss some of them. The filmmakers respect the audience enough to think that yes, they are listening to every little thing that comes out of these characters' mouths. And if you pay attention to this movie closely, you're going to get a lot of great gems of humor. And I gotta say, that's really refreshing because it's so rare to walk into a movie that might generally be looked at as a kid's film and realize that it is so much smarter than you thought it was going to be. All the characters in the film are really likable and really fun, especially the main character, Emmett. He's this guy who, you know, it's kind of like that cliched, I don't know who I am, what's my place in the world, oh, I'm the one, I'm the special guy. Yes, we've seen that before. But as I said, this movie makes fun of the fact that we've seen that type of plot before, and that's one of the things I loved about this movie, was that it said, yes, this is a very common trope in this type of film, where there's some sort of mystical fantasy, some prophecy to be fulfilled. We've seen it in Star Wars, we've seen it in The Matrix. This movie's like, we know you've seen that before, we know you're sick and tired of it, we think it's hilarious, and we're gonna find ways to make it hilarious. And they really do, and of course this movie has Batman in it, and it's awesome. How can you go wrong with Lego Batman? You can't. It is so funny. They just find all of these little pop culture things, and they find the cheesiest, dumbest elements of it and bring it out. The voice work is top notch. Everyone is giving great performances, but one of the ones I was most impressed with was actually Liam Neeson as Bad Cop. He was great in the film. This movie also had a very surprising, heartwarming pull to it, which took me off guard. I gotta say, this is the first great movie of 2014. It feels like it should be coming out in the summer, but hey, we get it now. It's very refreshing to see a movie that's actually good in theaters. Thank you, Lego Movie. I'm gonna give you an A-. So guys, if you're a fan of American Psycho like I am, I bought this shirt off my friend the Flick Pick. He made it. It's for sale on his Redbubble site. I'm supporting him. If you'd like to support him too, you can check out the link below and let him know that I sent you to check out his shirts because he's got some cool designs. This was my favorite one. And I was like, wow, dude, I have to have this. Guys, thanks so much as always for watching. And if you like this, you can click right here and get Stuckmanized.